Hi everyone, good afternoon and happy Wednesday. It's not Friday, so today is out of the norm. I'm coming on post lunch, I would say, for many of us, to talk about a very exquisite oil blend called DoTERRA Immortelle. This is what it looks like. Okay, sangat cantik. Golden liquid, I would call it like liquid gold actually kan, because of the combination of oils that are used to make up this very amazing blend. And I'm going to tell you how you can use it more than one or two ways, actually lots of ways to use doTERRA Immortelle. And knowing me, I like to go beyond what's on the label. It says anti-aging blend, but frankly it goes beyond anti-aging. It goes beyond skin deep. And when we use one essential oil or any essential oil, I know that we can use it for more than 10 ways, 10 methods. The important thing is to be able to learn to read and understand about it, and this is why I love what I do. I love to empower you, because this month you get to receive this particular blend absolutely free. If you're already a doTERRA member, you have a doTERRA account, you just need to process a 200 PV order this month by month end to receive Immortelle absolutely free. It is retailing at over 400 over ringgit, and of course at one glance 400 ringgit over ringgit is big money. But when I tell you how you can use it correctly with proper dilution, you're gonna use this for over almost a year absolutely free. Okay, so if you are not a doTERRA member yet and you've been following me for some time, you know that I am a pharmacist by profession for the past 20 years, and I have been using doTERRA essential oils for the past 8 years. And my journey with essential oil started because I wanted to help my youngest son, who is a leukemia survivor, support the healing after chemotherapy of 2.5 years. The oils that I'm going to share today are not meant to cure any kind of illness or disease. These oils, being pure and potent, are meant to support us in various levels, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, only if we know how to use it correctly. Just like medication, when you use them correctly, they serve the purpose. If you misuse them, then you are up for trouble. Okay, so let's go into doTERRA Immortelle, the anti-aging blend, going beyond aging, I would say. Yes, a lot of us women love this blend because it helps with skin. Anything to do with skin, whether it's hydration, whether it's revitalization, whether it's healthy cellular function, whether it's inflammation, we use doTERRA Immortelle. And for many of us who are doTERRA users, me 8 years, I know some of you there even longer than that or less than that, it doesn't matter. When you learn the beauty of this oil kan, and how you pakai dengan betul, and you've used it, you'll be amazed at the kind of healing that you can see. Now, healing is not cepat-cepat dia dapat, you know. Healing always takes time, and that requires patience. You have to be sabar. Okay, you have to be consistent pakai. You tak boleh cakap I pakai today, 2-3 hari lepas tu I tak pakai. That's not consistent. When you want healing for your body, it needs to be consistent. Just like you eat right on a daily basis, you sleep on time on a daily basis, you exercise on a daily basis. All these small steps that you do every day will contribute to your wellness. And this is what health and wellness is all about. It's not a quick fix. There is no magic formula, nothing. Okay, it all goes back to good habits. When you perform these habits well, consistently, you will age well. When probably if you are watching and you are in your 20s and your 30s, you feel that you're invincible. Nothing will happen to you. But when you start into your 40s and your 50s, you realize that a lot of things you take for granted, it's not so easy anymore. Alright, so let's look at Immortelle. There are 6 oils inside there, and I'm going to show you one by one. Okay, you'd be amazed at the oils inside. Number 1 is frankincense. This is the king of oils, right? Exceptionally healing for any kind of skin issue. And frankincense doTERRA frankincense has 4 types of species of frankincense. This bottle alone is already 400 over ringgit. This is oil number 1 in Immortelle, right? Number 2 is Hawaiian sandalwood. Okay, Hawaiian sandalwood, you see, is very small and tiny. It's 5 ml only. This one is almost 400 over ringgit. Expensive oil because it takes a lot of the raw materials to come up with this quantity. So you see, this is one of the ingredients inside. It's very useful for any kind of inflammation. Inflammation is we call radang. In Bahasa we call radang. As we age, inflammation is always there because no matter what, the food that we eat, the stress that we endure, the pollutants that we have inside our home, outside our home, of course, lagilah polluted kan. So all these things will cause inflammation, radang. So when we use essential oils, they can help to reduce the inflammation. When we reduce the inflammation, our cell, our basic block is healthier. When that basic block is healthier, you have a better quality of life. Okay, so that's oil number 2. Number 3 is lavender. Very common essential oil. Most of us are very familiar with lavender. doTERRA lavender is pharmaceutical grade. It's not a fragrance oil, all these things. So lavender is used for inflammation. It can be used for allergies. Sometimes when you are having some redness due to the sun, but these days the heat is quite bearable. Maybe it's a sunburn. Maybe it's an insect bite. If you have young children or babies, the skin is a bit more sensitive. Or the elderly, like my in-laws, elderly, they have more sensitive skin because these two range of humans, they have a more sensitive skin. Their skin becomes very thin at one point. So even though it's an insect bite, it could be a mosquito bite, it could be an ant bite, dia akan jadi bengkak. And then, you know lah, they will start to scratch and so on kan. So infections can come in. So lavender is beautiful for that, not just for sleep. Okay. Number 4 is an oil called myrrh. This one is a very thick oil. If you have myrrh on your own, that's why I use dropper bottle. Kalau tak, nanti susah nak keluarkan dia punya drops, sangat pekat. Okay, so we use, this is also one of the ingredients in Immortelle. This is brownish, darkish in color. Number 5, helichrysum. Some people call this helicopter, but it's not helicopter, it's helichrysum. This one, again, an expensive oil, 420 over ringgit. 5 ml je, 5 ml, 85 drops. Okay? Helichrysum is an oil that helps with tissue regeneration. It can help to rebuild your tissue on your skin. Okay? At the same time, it also has some natural sunscreen ability. Natural sunscreen, but we don't know how much of SPF because it's natural. However, in our weather, we know that our sun rays are very harsh. You still need to use your sunblock when you go out. Don't depend on Immortelle as a sunblock for that. If you're looking into prevention of sunspots, aging, because the sun rays can damage a lot of the structure of our skin. Alright, now the final one is the most expensive one, rose essential oil. This is 1,600 over ringgit. I'm not joking, it's actually that price, 1,600 over ringgit, 85 drops, and only recently it is available for sale. Years ago when I started with doTERRA, rose is not available for sale at all. But currently it is, and it's sought after. It is expensive because it takes a huge amount of the rose petals, right, to get this quantity of essential oil. And again, rose is widely used if you look at high quality skincare because it helps with collagen production. Collagen is the one that gives you integrity of your skin. So as you age, you notice that even though you got a acne scar or a cut or wound, you find that healing is slower. So when you use rose essential oil, you find that collagen production is supported well. Okay, it sort of reduces the collagen production. Yes, Nadia, dah dapat ke Immortelle ni? Free this month until month end. Right? It also helps with prevention of scarring. As I mentioned, even if you have young children, Though young children usually their scar hilang cepat lah because muda kan, skin turnover dah dapat, excellent. Skin turnover is very fast, but for us who are sedang we are aging, I would say we are aging, you find that all these bits and pieces, it takes a bit longer, so we need a bit of extra help lah. Okay, and it also has the ability to reduce the visibility of wrinkles. Okay, wrinkles are fine lines you will see at the bottom of your eye, the side here, frown lines. It happens as you age. When you use Immortelle, it doesn't mean that you stop aging. No, you don't stop aging. You still age, but you age a little bit gracefully. That is what I will tell you. And of course with proper usage. So how do we use doTERRA Immortelle to support good skin? We are not looking at whitening ke, tightening ke, bukan ya. We are looking at good natural skin that we all have, no matter what color tone we are. We are all born beautiful. We are gifted this skin. So our duty is to take care of it the best we can. And of course, we find that there are lots of skin products in the market because women are the most vain kind of people in the world, right or not? Semua nak cantik kan? So as women, we fall into the fad of buying the latest skincare without even looking at what's inside, because frankly, not many of us are aware of how to read ingredients. So there is a study that shows as women, we use a minimum of 8 products a day, head to toe on a daily basis. 8 products a day. So you can imagine your 8 products, later you go and see shampoo, face wash, serum, toner, sunblock, lotion, eye cream, body lotion, the list goes on. I only mentioned 8, but I know some of you use 10 and 12. I'm not sure about that. So you go and look. If each product contains 10 ingredients, and let's say these ingredients are not the best of its kind, not natural, have chemical byproduct, dia ada fragrance, dia ada synthetic, dia ada paraben, dia ada petroleum byproduct. So, if 10 ingredients, 1 product, you have 8 products a day minimum, 80 different chemicals going into your body daily. So, do you see why women, we are more at risk of having all these chronic issues? It could be hormone imbalance, it could be focus issue, it could be autoimmune, it could be other things. And again, this is over a long period of time. Sikit-sikit, lama-lama jadi bukit. So this is why as women, when you want to take care of yourself, it's very important to start learning to use skincare that is clean. Now, if you're going to use Immortelle as a serum, I showed you the 6 ingredients inside, right? That's all it has. And you need a carrier oil. That's all. Isn't it the simplest thing in the world? Right? The carrier oil of choice, you can use any carrier oil that is suitable for your skin. All of us have different skin types, so you need to know what kind of carrier oil to use for your skin. Of course, if you are in my team, we guide you on how to do that. But if you're not, then please get guidance from whoever you're buying them from. It's very important to be guided on how to use it correctly. When I tell you you can use for almost a year, this is how you do it lah. Okay, this one you have to open up. I just received mine this month also because ordered pilot and we got Pamarosa free for those of you who are members, 125 PV. By 15th of the month, you also receive a free oil, Pamarosa. Another beautiful oil, limited edition and not for sale. So this is how it looks like when you open your Immortelle. You need to remove this, and you can either use a pipette or you get an orifice from your 15 ml bottle. I show you what an orifice looks like. This is the orifice. Open up, wash dry, and you can fit into this bottle. This one you need to pry open. Get your husband to help if you cannot, but I can lah, I'm quite strong. Take off, put in, drop out 20 drops into a 10 ml roller. This is my Immortelle roller. I dah siap dilute So I pakai roller yang macam ni. Okay, and then top up lah carrier oil yang you nak pakai. What carrier oil you want? Maybe you want argan oil, maybe you want prickly pear seed oil, maybe you want FCO. Depend on your skin. Okay, maybe it's FCO, top up full. So this is One roller. This one you simpan, right? So what are the other uses of doTERRA Immortelle? I told you it goes beyond skin. Looking at the ingredients, you know frankincense is healing. So when you look at skin or cellular health, healthy cells mean your cells don't divide out of control. Okay, so when you want to maintain that healthy cell, this is an oil that you can use. You can use on the sole of your feet and the spine of your body on a daily basis. Number two, you have got skin, dry nails. Some people have problems with nails that always chip, sangat rapuh. You can use this and apply on your fingertips at night before you go to bed. You find that healing is beautiful, especially if you are having other chronic issues, skin-related issues, that you find your skin is always dry, your nails are always chipping off. This is supportive of collagen production and skin renewal. Try it. It's not immediate, but it helps, right? Other issues that you can use it for when you want some focus. Look again at the oils inside. You will see oils like frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, myrrh. These are oils that go into the brain very easily. So when you need to feel a bit more focused, because sometimes we are thinking about so many things in a day, you are scattered, you cannot focus, or you want to have a bit of quiet time, you want to feel centered, you want to feel present, you want to be here, you want to do meditation, you want to do journaling. When you do journaling and meditation, you cannot be everywhere, you know, you must be here, kan? So this is an oil that you can use once you have pre-diluted. You use at the base of your head, your skull, temple. Very nice, very calming. Okay, number three, you can also use this for stress, for anxious feelings, because we all undergo stress on a daily basis. One roller for that. Inner wrist, side of the neck, base of the skull. 3 to 4 hourly. It's very supportive. So when you get your Immortelle kan, you can siap-siap dilute about 4 or 5 bottles. One you keep in your handbag, especially if you're a mother. You can use this for your children when they're out, holidays or whatever. Usually there will be cut, there will be burn, they will have a fall, there will be a scrape from the playground, blue, black. This is your emergency oil. Okay, for healing, you just buka, you just sapu. Of course, you think that, your Immortelle is so expensive. But then you're getting it for free, right? You can use it for that. Or if you want, you can use Correct X ointment. It's available in doTERRA Malaysia. You can use that. Now, other things that you can use Immortelle for is to support the immune system. For example, when you're on holiday, kan, you don't want to carry so many oils. So bring oils that one oil can cover 10 things, like I mentioned. Okay, Immortelle can cover for sunburns when you're out holiday at the beach. It can help with skin issues. It can help with stress. It can help with being calm. It can also help with good sleep. Look again at the oils. Frankincense, lavender. Okay, all these oils help with calming and soothing the emotions. And it helps with sleep. So you can bring this along as well. Immortelle is safe for pregnancy. If you're pregnant, you know, as the pregnancy progresses, the belly, the stomach will start to expand, and you will have stretch marks. That is normal. Okay, if you have been pregnant, you know what it's like. I have 2 boys, so I know what that's like. This is safe for pregnancy as well. You can use a carrier oil and dilute and cover and apply over the skin. This is absolutely safe with no chemical byproducts that you may have in other on-the-shelf products. Again, it's not always about the brand. It's about the ingredient. So it's time to be a smart user, especially when you're using during pregnancy, because whatever you apply on your skin, whether you're pregnant or not, 70% goes into your system. Okay? So use something that is safe, that is natural and affordable. Right? It's pregnancy safe, it's baby safe. If baby has some little bit of skin irritation, again a diluted version, much diluted version, which you'll be guided if you're in my team. can be used as well. Now the final bit I want to share is my favorite part, the emotions. Because everybody don't talk about emotion, they only talk about physical saja kan, nak kulit yang cantik, and all these other things. Okay, and frankly, if you look at the ingredients, you can also use for aches and pains. Best kan? One roller can do so many things. I told you it's beyond skin, isn't it? Okay, now Immortelle is the oil for spiritual insights. It assists you in meditation, in prayer, and spiritual worship, just like I said, because frankincense, oils like frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood, they cross into your blood-brain barrier easily. So they can shift mindset. They can release negative emotions like this. You feel disconnected, you feel burdened, there's like a lot of heaviness on your shoulder, on your head. You feel discouraged, okay? You feel dark, right? So when you use this proactively, you find that it's able to quiet the mind. It fosters inner stillness. This is something that is getting harder by the day, to be still, because we are always distracted in 1,000 million ways. Don't you think so? And it encourages spiritual growth, right? So it assists in the release of negativity, darkness, and limiting perceptions. I don't know whether you understand this, but it helps you in all those layers, and it offers support in raising levels of consciousness and preparing individuals for spiritual transformation. Okay, so how you use it is to basically, if you have pre-diluted and you leave that the mother alone, you use the pre-diluted baby, you can apply at the base, you can apply on your palm, inhale and exhale before you do prayer, before you do your meditation. And you can also apply it at the crown of your head, forehead, wrist, throat. Okay, so these are all different ways you can support the inner soul of yours to quiet the mind and to foster stillness. Very well written. Right, so this is my extended lunch and learn, which is past lunch for today on doTERRA Immortelle. Now doTERRA Immortelle is free until month end only. If you have not gotten your doTERRA account and you're keen to join us, for any 200 PV set, if you don't know what that means, just connect with me and I'll be able to share what that looks like, or we can cater to your current needs with oils, with a la carte oils. Or if you want to get the top 10 oils, it is the home essential kit, which I spoke about just last Saturday. You can view it here on how you can support almost 90% of challenges that you face at home as a mother. And that would be the best value for money, because that kit is 1,300 ringgit with a diffuser, a petal diffuser, a fractionated coconut oil, and Immortelle worth 400 ringgit, absolutely free until month end only. You will be guided in your journey in our team as well, so that you know how to maximize using the oil. Please do not use your oils neat. It's tempting, but don't, because when you use pure oils that are not diluted over a long period of time, you may end up with the risk of irritation on your skin, which we don't want. Okay, we don't want to deal with these kinds of stuff. So when you use it correctly, it's safe, it's economic, and you derive the benefit that you want, right? So until then, I would like to wish all of you happy holidays. And if you're keen to connect with me on any of these issues, please do so. Take care, bye.